Hi, this video is on parallel lines and angle pairs. So when we have two lines that are cut by a transversal, it's going to form 8 angles. And we recognize the 5 following pairs of angles. I'm not going to go through each one, I'm just going to point out what they are. So we have corresponding angles, those are angles that occupy the same corner of the intersections. And those angles are going to be congruent. Alternate interior angles are interior angles that lie on the opposite sides of the transversal, and those angles are congruent. You also have alternate exterior angles, which are exterior angles on the opposite sides of the transversal. Some of the other those are also congruent. Some of the other angles that sometimes are recognized are same side interior angles and same side exterior angles, which are going to be pair of interior angles for same side interior angles on the same side of the transversal. They're going to be supplementary, and then same side exterior angles are exterior angles on the same side of the transversal. So first of all, let's make sure we understand what these angles are when we have a diagram. Here's our diagram. Lines A and B are parallel. These are the angles that are formed. Those are the 8 angles that I was talking about. So corresponding angles. You have a total of 4 pairs of those. Same kind of a corner here. Look at angle 1 and angle 5. They are called corresponding angles. So angle 1 and angle 5. What else we have here? Angle 2 and angle 6. What else do we have here? Angle 3 and angle 7. And we also have angle 4 and angle 8. So those are going to be our corresponding pairs of corresponding angles, and they are going to be congruent. Alternate interior angles. Alternate interior lie inside on the opposite side of the transversal. This is the transversal. So angle 3 and angle 5, opposite sides of the transversal. And also you have angles 4 and angle 6. Angles 4 and 6. Alternate exterior angles. Similar concept, but on the exterior. Those are angles 1 and 7. And also angles 2 and 8. Same side interior, so these are in the interior on the same side of the transversal. Those are angles 3 and 6. And angles 4 and 5. And same side exterior angles 2 and 7. And 1 and 8. So now that we got this hopefully figured out and we understand this better, let's take a look at some problems. So remember, corresponding angles, alternate interior angles, and alternate exterior angles will be congruent pairs. So we have this diagram here, 2 parallel lines, angles are numbered. Angle 1 is given to us, its measure is 61 degrees. So how do we find the measures of all the other numbered angles? Well, here's what we're going to do first. We're going to work over here and try to figure out all these angles. So if angle 1 is 61, angle 3 and angle 1 are vertical angles, that means angle 3 is going to be 61 degrees as well. Angles 1 and 2 are supplementary angles, so their measures add up to 180. So for this angle here, you're going to do 180 minus 61, which is going to give us 119 degrees. And angle 4 will be 119 degrees as well. So you have several different ways how you can approach the rest of it. You can go by using corresponding angles. For example, so if angle 1 is 61, angle 5 is going to be 61. If angle 2 is 119, angle 6 is going to be 119. If angle 3 is going to be 61, angle 7 is 61. Or angle 4 is going to be 119, angle 8 is going to be 119. That's not the only way you can do it, but when you do these types of problems, when the two lines are parallel, you are only going to have 2 different angle measures present there. Okay, let's take a look at another problem. Lines W, Y, and Z, that X, Y, and WZ are parallel, and we have this angle 154, and we need to find all numbered angles. So as always, the easiest thing to do is start over here and figure out the other three angles. This one's 154, angle 2 will be 154 as well, these are vertical. Angle 1 and angle 154, they're actually going to be our supplementary angles because they form 180-degree angle, and that means they're going to add up to 180. So here we're going to do 180 minus 154, which is going to give us 26 degrees. And since this angle is 26 degrees, this angle is vertical and it's going to be 26 degrees as well. And now all we need to do is figure out the rest of them by using the relationship. So for example, what I can do now is say if this angle is 3, this is alternate interior angle is going to be 26 as well. And now I can go through the same relationship. These are vertical, 26. This one's going to be 154 and this one's going to be 154. Again, parallel lines, these 8 angles, you are only going to have 2 different angle measures here. Okay. And one last problem that we're going to do here. So we have this problem here, but we are not given angles here. We're given one angle where it's asking us to find the measures of all angles. So we know this angle is 45. So this angle is going to be 45 as well, right? We also know that 6 and 3 are alternate interior angles and they're congruent, so this one's going to be 45 as well. We know angle 2 is going to be 45, and this is as far as we can go without doing any math. So this angle is not given to us. What we do is we can figure it out by doing the following. If I know this angle is 45, these two angles are supplementary, which means they add up to 180. So this angle here is going to be 180 minus 45, which is going to be 135. So 135 is this angle. This angle here is going to be congruent to it. So the measures are going to be equal. And then we know that 5x plus 35 is going to equal 135, right? And then 5x equals 100, and x is going to equal 20. You really don't need to find the value of x, but in case if a problem is asking you to find the value of x, then this is how you can do it, okay? But you can find all the remaining angles here that are numbered. This angle is going to be 135 as well, and this angle is going to be 135 as well. And this is pretty much how this problem is done, and I hope this helps.